the bottom. Ain't no problems, we gon' make a way. Got no coach on the field, but we making plays. Hey, look, don't worry, we gon' be okay. Hey, look, why? Cause we gon' make them pay.
What's going down, peoples? It's the coach here representing Brothas N Bets, and I'm here with the man, the myth, the legend himself, Mr. Marley. Marley, what's going down?
What is the goddamn deal? I feel like it's been a minute, but I guess it really hasn't.
Somewhat. It's been a minute since we did it during the weekday. It was for sure. For sure, though. Trying to get our Twitter feed started so for the people, so we can get everybody locked in, man. But just so you can kind of see, right now we are hitting a slump on our lock picks. We gonna keep it real, you know what I'm saying? Not gonna hide or fake like we just doing crazy right now. We are in a slump right now on our locks, man, and even our overall record. We started off hot, you know, and now we sitting right here. But I mean, it happens, though, you know. He just hits the blunt.
Hey, 70, 55, that's not bad. It's not great. It's not where I want to be. I would like that to be like closer to 90 and 55, you know, even 80. But we are 21 games over 500.
I mean, I ain't tripping on a team record. Some goddamn locks, bro. Because a lot of them have been some bad beats. And for instance, yesterday, my lock was up.
I haven't done a lock in a while.
My lock, bro.
What was it yesterday?
TCU first half.
They playing West Virginia.
They were up 11. They were up 11 with 4:32 left, bro.
Then what? West Virginia start full court pressing their ass.
No, they just went cold. They went cold, bro.
Oh, bad Friday.
TCU went cold for 4 minutes and 32 seconds. And Taz for West Virginia caught 5. Went on a quick 10-0 run, and he led him by himself. You know, so yeah, I am upset about our locks, man, because we started off on fire. You know, and then it just boom, 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 and you know, so but we're gonna bounce back, man.
It can happen quick. Yeah.
We are gonna bounce back. But man, let's jump right into it because one of your games is about to start in about 11 minutes. So let's jump right into it. And we are talking about Yale and Dartmouth. Let's get to these, break this down. Yale Bulldogs, 15-10 on the year, 10-14 against the spread. While the Dartmouth Big Green, they're 7-15 on the year, 12-7-2 against the spread. This line actually opened up in favor of Dartmouth -2. In favor of Yale -2, and now that line's sitting at 3.5. And the total opened up at 132.5. Right now, that line's at 134. See if there's any injury reports right now. There are none reported for neither squad. Last time Yale played, they lost to Princeton, who's pretty good in the Ivy League hoops. 81-75. They lost to Princeton, and while Dartmouth, they won 79-50 against Columbia. Get to these trends real quick. Hold on, man. Goddamn shit. Get to these trends real quick. Yeah, they're 7-1 straight up in the last 8 games. 7-1 against the spread in the last 8 games against Dartmouth. 10-0 straight up in the last 10 games against Dartmouth. The others hit 4 out of the last 5 games on the road. They're 5-0 against the spread in the last 5 games on the road against Dartmouth. 9-2 straight up in the last 11 games of the season. 7-1 in the last 8 games against an Ivy League school. Actual factors for Dartmouth. 5-1 against the spread in the last 6 games. The unders hit 5 out of the last 6. They are 14-4. They are 4-14 straight up in the last 18 games. The overs hit 4 out of the last 5 games against Yale. They're 0-5 against the spread in the last 5 games when playing against Yale at the crib. 5-1 against the spread in the last 6 games against an Ivy League conference opponent. 2-13 in the last 15 games when playing as an underdog. But they are 6-0 straight up in the last 6 games played on a Tuesday at the crib. So Dartmouth taking on Yale. Marley, what you got?
I'm on Yale right here. This is a revenge game for Dartmouth, so keep everybody, keep that in mind. It was a close game, but honestly, first half, Yale mashed the gas on them. It was like a 9-point lead at halftime. And then Dartmouth came back second half. They still lost the game, but they came back and made it close. I think it was a 3-point game, like 62 to 71, 72, 69, something like that. But anywho, so Yale is one of the better teams along with Princeton in the Ivy League. As Coach mentioned, Yale just lost to Princeton in their last game. That was a 6-point. That was only a 6-point loss. Meanwhile, Dartmouth got blew out by like 40 to Yale. So that we have that in our common opponent. We're gonna be looking at Jalen. I'm probably gonna butcher his name. Gabidon, 12 points a game. He's actually the second leading scorer with those 12 points a game. But who we're really going to keep our eye on and who we really depending on is Azur Swain. He's averaging 18 points a game for Yale. He's the leading scorer, and he's also the league man in the rebound in the paint at 4 rebounds a game. So my money is on Yale here for the money line. Mr. Keep that same energy. I can see that first half hitting for sure. Like I said, Yale blew this team out the water first half last game, even though that game was in Yale. So it kind of make me think like Dartmouth. It was a close game. Maybe Dartmouth comes ready to play a little bit, whatever. It kind of kept me off the first half a little bit, but it was a look that I was looking at, a lean that I was looking at, but put me on the first half money line. Yeah, first half. Full game, excuse me.
All right.
A little bit that game about to start.
Yeah, no, I don't have a play for this. If I were to take a lean, I definitely take Yale in this spot. But I'm done with the little schools, man. Like I said before, I mean, you know what's crazy? I say that, but Loyola Chicago was my only play that hit yesterday. First half bet. So, but I'm done with the Big Ten. Okay.
I've been done with Big Ten.
And I'm done with little schools.
Wisconsin against Michigan.
And yeah, this falls in Big Ten talk, but I'm done taking favorites in Rutgers. Whenever they got to go play in Rutgers. I'm done with that. So Marley likes Yale with the points as an official play. So let's keep this thing moving. And we're talking about the Arkansas Razorbacks taking on the Florida Gators. This game is going down at 6 o'clock Central Standard Time. The Razorbacks are 21-6 on the year, 17-10 against the spread, while the Florida Gators are 17-10 on the year, 13-14 against the spread. This line actually opened up in favor of the Razorbacks -1. That line's at -1 still, and there are some 1.5s out there. So if you're looking to lean towards Florida with the points, definitely keep your options open. The total opened up at 138. Right now, that line's at 135 as a consensus. There is 135.5. There are some 135s out there. No injury reports reported right now for Arkansas. And we already know Florida's missing a center that's been out for a while. Last time we saw Arkansas, which was actually our Saturday play, we took Arkansas money line, and they covered the spread, but they beat Tennessee 58-48. And our actual lock of the day was actually Auburn. And Florida beat them. Okay, ruined my day. Definitely ruined my day. I put a lot of money on the boys. And
Yo boys, Auburn.
Yeah.
Okay, niggas, let me down.
They lost to Florida. I'm just looking at the score and disgust, bro. That's I'm stuck. They lost to Florida. They beat Florida 63-62. My bad. Arkansas, they're 8-0 against the spread in the last 8 games. The total has gone under 4 out of the last 5 games. 11-1 straight in the last 12 games. 2-7 against the spread in the last 9 games against Florida. 2-11 straight up in the last 13 games against Florida. 5-0 against the spread in the last 5 games. 0-10 straight up in the last 10 games when playing on the road against Florida. 5-0 against the spread in the last 5 games of the season, and 10-1 straight up in the last 11 games against an SEC conference opponent. Actual factuals for Florida Gators. They are 1-5 against the spread in the last 6 games. The unders hit 6 out of the last 6. They're 5-2 straight up in the last 7 games. The unders also hit 4 out of the last 5 games against Arkansas, The Gators also 6-0 in the last 6 games at the crib, 10-0 straight up in the last 10 games when playing at the crib against Arkansas. As I said before, the unders also hit 6 out of the last 6 against an opponent in the SEC conference. 1-5 against spread in the last 6 games in the month of February, and 4-2 against spread in the last 6 games when playing as an underdog. So, Florida Gators, Arkansas Razorbacks, Marley. What's the play?
So look, I think this is going to be all right. So you said it earlier. Florida got on our ass on our last play. We was on Auburn, and I talked a little shit about that white boy who was out there balling.
You was right.
Who was out there balling. Appleby fucking put up 26 on us. That's what really happened. But nonetheless, I think this is a good spot play for Arkansas because I think it could be a letdown spot for Florida coming off the big win.
So hold on. I thought you was talking down on Kessler. You was talking down on Appleby?
No, I was talking down on the white boy. Castle. What's his name? Castle.
Kessler.
Yeah. But I
For
said
Auburn.
Appleby is the one who killed us. He had 26 points.
Yeah. No, he killed us. But no, you were right, bro. They were giving Kessler the blues in the first half. And
I didn't think Appleby was going to come out and drop down near 30.
Man, he was killing it, dog. Go ahead, my bad, man.
No, yeah, we good. So I don't see that happening again. I don't see Appleby dropping 30, and then Kessler. I was gonna get to that. Kessler going up. Hey, Arkansas, some dogs, dog. Like they play hard and they go D up, and they got 4 out of their 5 starters is averaging double figures. I'm all over Arkansas here. We know who the guy is, Note. What is he averaging? 18 points a game. Yeah, 18.5 points a game. And then Jalen Williams, he kind of don't really get a lot of credit, but he pretty much a walking double, 10 points a game with 9.6 rebounds. I consider that 9.6, 10 if you want to round it up. So I'm on Arkansas. Yes, sir. My man, Mr. Keep that same energy. He has the right play. I'm riding with him, or he riding with me. Either way it go, make room. I'll jump in. You can drive. Arkansas money line all day for me. So, you going with the Gators?
Hey.
You going with the Gators?
Me going with the Gators?
Oh, I just saw that little smirk.
Nah, cause I just want to know, can I hop in? And yeah, I'm gonna be. I got some good on me. So y'all give me some cards I can roll up. Feel me?
Man,
I'm riding with Arkansas, bro. I'm riding with Arkansas.
Let's go.
This is definitely a letdown spot for Florida. They came out, they shot amazing last game. I mean, heck no. Because Florida won last time around, they did tonight. Yeah, it was a tough game against Auburn. They snuck away with the victory. This is a perfect spot for Arkansas. I'm riding with Arkansas money line. We can keep it moving. I appreciate everybody tuning in. We appreciate everybody tuning in. We are Brothas Bets. That's Marley Bets. I am the coach. Trying to start off strong for this week, going into the rodeo. The rodeo time, so we're trying to get it. You know what I'm saying? But let's jump to our next game. We're talking about Villanova Wildcats sitting at 21-6 on the year as well. 14-12-1 against the spread, taking on the Kentucky Huskies, who are 19-7 on the year, 12-14 against the spread. This game is going down at 7 o'clock Central Standard Time because that's where we at. This line actually opened up in favor of UConn -1. Right now that line's at -2. There are a lot of 2.5s on the board as we speak, like right now. Injury reports right now. Nova has no injury reports, while UConn, he is a coke. Whatever. He's questionable, goddammit, for tonight with a foot injury. And we already know Floyd Jr., he redshirted. So the last time we seen Villanova, they beat Georgetown 74-66. And last time I seen UConn, they beat Xavier 72-61, which that was one of my plays. Actual factuals for Villanova. The overseer 4 out of the last 6 games. They are 5-0 straight up in the last 5 games. 4-1 against the spread in the last 5 games against UConn. 5-0 straight up in the last 5 games against UConn. 6-1 straight up in the last 7 games on the road. 5-0 against the spread in the last 5 games when playing on the road against UConn. 8-1 straight up in the last 9 games this season. Actual factuals for UConn. They're 2-6 against the spread in the last 8 games. The overs hit 13 out of the last 20. They are 4-1 straight up in the last 5 games. The unders hit 4 out of the last 5 when playing against Villanova. They're 15-2 straight up in the last 17 games at the crib. 5-0 against the spread in the last 5 games when playing at the crib against Villanova. Did I say 5-0? I mean 0-5 against the spread. Excuse me. 9-3 straight up in the last 12 games this season. 2-6 against the spread in the last 8 games when playing against a Big East Conference opponent. So, Nova Wildcats taking on the Huskies of UConn. Marley, what's your play?
Hey, yeah, they've won 4 out of their last 5. I'm speaking on UConn. They've actually won 7 out of their last 10. Mister, keep that same energy. Feel you, UConn money line. See you. However, Coach, I don't know if you agree with me or not, but outside of lately, and this is one of your teams, or one of the teams that you follow in UConn, they are so fucking inconsistent. I know they've won 4 out of the last 5, 7 out of the last 10, if I'm not mistaken. Super inconsistent. And this is a revenge game for UConn. Like everything points UConn. I saw this shit last night and I was like, Gillespie must be hurt. Not hurt. He's playing. Villanova beat UConn 85-74 about 4 games ago. Revenge game for UConn. UConn at the crib. Tough place to play. I want Villanova money line, your boy. I just think they're the better team. And with the inconsistencies, yes, they're going to ride that wave with that home crowd. I think first half UConn actually might be a great play just because I think they're going to come out with revenge on their mind. I think you're going to have that crowd rocking. It's going to be jumping. Villanova going to have to settle down a little bit. But I think ultimately Villanova is the better team. And I think ultimately the better team just wins. UConn can guard the 3. That's what Villanova likes to do, a lot of screen action. I just think they're just the better team, and there's no answer for Gillespie as long as he's healthy out there on the cook. I think they need a cook around when they play against the Villanovas and the top tier teams. They missing a cook along with consistency. So I have to see them beat a top tier team on a consistent basis. I'm going with Villanova on the money line, underdog money line. Play your boy.
Well, I was wondering what you was gonna do. I was wondering. I was like, man, what's Marley gonna do? You know,
I said that just to keep that energy. I know it's a revenge game. I feel you. Everything says you could. I feel it. I know, but man, I just don't. They're too inconsistent to me. They too inconsistent.
Man, hey Marley, I'm riding. This might even be my lock of the day, to be honest. It is, because when I saw all the plays today, this one jumped out to me like, nah, bro. Villanova on some other shit right now. Everybody working together ever since Gillespie had that little scare, that injury, and everybody's like, oh, he's done. I follow UConn. I follow these boys for years, bro. For years, and I'm not a fan of them. Like, oh, that's my team. No, I just follow them for gambling purposes. You know what I'm saying? I just like the way this Villanova team is playing right now, man. I think the chemistry amongst these guys who are older, UConn. I hate betting on UConn in the last 4 minutes of a game, bro, because it's just like, damn, what am I gonna get? You know what I'm saying? Like, what the hell am I gonna get in the last 4 minutes of the game? I don't feel like dealing with it. And I've seen how Villanova closes out games, even when they're down or up, how they always manage to come back and make something happen. Nova cutting the nets down this year, and I'm in Kentucky. Yeah, man, they just hitting different right now. I'm riding with Villanova money line on this play.
They could
right here.
They're capable. I don't know if they do, but
I think as far as cutting the net down, cutting the nets down, I don't know, man. I think Providence might do it.
Nah, I don't think Providence. They're not tough enough. I don't think.
But they old enough. They're older than the Boston Celtics as a collective unit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they still. I mean,
who did they do like 2 weeks ago?
No. We're talking about. Well, I'm talking about the Big East. The Big East champion.
The final.
I think he talking about cutting the nets down this year for sure. I think that's what he's talking about. But it's for the championship for this year. No.
I mean, like I said, I'm now talking to Mr. Keep That Energy. I like UConn. I love UConn first half for some strange reason. Remember last time y'all both were against me. Hey, shit, I don't give a goddamn. And I don't know if that was coach going against you, but it definitely was me.
We will. We both.
I know it was me for sure. I'm trying to remember the games. It was so long ago. But yeah, I remember that for sure. This shit. You ain't gonna show up for another 2 months.
Hold on. Little James got some. Hold on, James. We could get there for open mic. Hold on. Injuries.
First half UConn lock. Yeah, I like that first half UConn. I'll probably go jump on that hoe. I love first half UConn. I just think Villanova. I know revenge game and all that shit, but I just think they're a better team. I saw that St. Bonnie's too. Well, no, that was the game. Not St. Bonnie because they not playing VCU. St. Bonnie was a game. Yeah. That was a tough game. St. Bonnie VCU. But yeah. That was the game.
So your boy for UConn, Cook, he's supposed to be playing today.
Cook. Yeah, he was. I know he went through walkthroughs on Saturday. So.
Okay. Yeah, that's yeah. Man, my bad.
Yeah, St. Bonnie.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that was it.
Yeah,
that was
good call. Hey, good call, bro. Good call. I'm not gonna hate on it. Good call. Like even with this game, to me, I'm not gonna say it's a 50-50 game, but I mean the spread is 2 for a reason. It's a tight game. So I mean, it's not like I would be surprised if UConn won. You know what I'm saying? It's not like I don't think if Villanova won, boys wouldn't be surprised that Villanova won. Tight game either way.
Lil James, I don't see nothing as far as Villanova having players out.
Who said Villanova got players out? The only person that should be out is Gillespie, and he not out.
He said he heard that they may have. He said he heard they may have 2 players out.
Nah, I ain't heard that all day.
Yeah, hold on.
I heard Villanova have to. Nah, I ain't heard that all day. Yeah, it's gonna be tough. Yeah, they need it. Nah, UConn don't need it. I mean, I think they need it.
I think what he might be hearing is
Gillespie was questionable.
And somebody else, because I just read it. I'm looking on Twitter, ladies and gentlemen, real quick for this, man. So, hey, keep the comments coming. We appreciate everybody tuning in. I am the coach. This is Marley Bits. Let's get on to the next game, though, and then we get to the open mic and kind of talk about some of these other games that we see. Though today's Super Tuesday, I really don't see.
It wasn't a lot of good games for Super Tuesday.
Just like some, because I think you hit me like Super Tuesday yesterday. I was like, man, I ain't really see nothing.
It wasn't.
But this game right here, it does have one of my teams in it that I've been following. That's been, and they were my lock of the plays a couple of times. I won some and I lost some with these boys. The last time I lost. But let's jump right into the San Diego State taking on Boise State game. This game is going down at 8 o'clock Central Standard Time. The Aztecs are 17-6 on the year, 12-11 against the spread, while the Broncos are 21-6 for the year, 14-2 against the spread. This line actually opened up in favor of Boise -2. Ain't no movement happened. The total actually opened up at 115.5, and right now that line's sitting at 121. Injury reports right now, there are none reported by San Diego State, but Boise State. Smith is questionable today with the undisclosed issue. Last time we see San Diego State, I've actually took Fresno State second half in this game, but they beat Fresno State 61-44. It wasn't even close, and I thought Fresno State was gonna make some kind of run. I just needed them to cover 3.5. For the second half, they were already down by goddamn like 15. But San Diego State, they just took off. Boise, last time we seen them, they beat Utah 68-57. They were actually one of my plays. I don't know why that spread was like that. They straight disrespected Boise State on that line, and it was easy money. Get to these actual factuals for San Diego State. They are 5-0 straight up in the last 5 games. They're 8-3 against the spread in the last 11 games against Boise State. 6-1 straight up in the last 7 games against Boise State. 14-6 straight up in the last 20 games on the road. The total has gone under 6 out of the last 9 games on the road against Boise State. 6-1 straight up in the last 7 games. And the under hit 5 out of the last 6 games whenever the Aztecs play on a Tuesday. Boise State, 2-4 against the spread in the last 6 games. The total's gone over 6 out of the last 7. They are 18-2 straight up in the last 20 games, 10-1 straight up in the last 11 games at the crib. The under hit 6 out of the last 9 games against when playing at the crib against San Diego State. The overs hit 4 out of the last 5 games this season for the Broncos, 12-2 straight up in the last 14 games in the Mountain West Conference. 2-4 against the spread in the last 6 games played in Black History Month, and they are 3-6 against the spread in the last 9 games when playing as a favorite. So San Diego State taking on Boise State. This is a big game in the Mountain West. Marley, what's the play?
I'm fading your boys, dog.
Go ahead.
Give me San Diego State. They are winners of 4 out of their last. Oh, excuse me, not 4 out of their last 5. 5 out of their last 5. Boise's 4 out of their last 5. With Boise's only loss coming a very good Colorado State team in overtime. Excuse me. I'm on Colorado State for one reason only, and that's Matt Bradley, 17 points a game. And this is the defensive-minded San Diego State Aztecs. They're holding teams under 60 points a game at 57.1 points a game. Like Coach said, this is a huge matchup tonight. The Aztecs are in 3rd in the conference, to 17-6 overall. I'm trying to pull up the last score, and this is a revenge game for San Diego State. They lost to Boise on January 22nd. The total of that score was 42-37. That was the total. That was the end of the game right there. Both halves. So, but that's what San Diego does as far as defense. I expect them to be able to score a little bit more than 37. So I'm on the Aztecs tonight in that defense. Coach, I want the money line. I don't want the 2 points. So give me San Diego State money line. Matt Bradley, 17 points a game. Need him to get that. It's gonna be a very tight defensive. That 121 it's really low. It's low for a reason, man. Like I said, the last game the total was like not even at 100. So it's gonna be a very slow paced game. Yeah, the money is in the MAC tonight. My bad, I'm off topic. I see Andrew Powell comment. But man, I ain't gonna lie. I only fuck with the MAC on football. Kent State, I've been looking at Kent State though. I was looking at that game tonight. I ain't really messing with too much MAC basketball, to be honest with you. But yeah, it's a lot of action going down tonight. I like action football. Anyway, but yeah, I'm on Matt Bradley and the Aztecs with that great defense. But Boise holds teams under 62 as well. They had 59 points a game. So it's gonna be a very slow, probably not a good watch. But it's late night basketball. What you expect?
Hey man, I'm riding with my boys too. I'm riding with Boise in this game. This is a very big game for both teams, so expect it to be pretty competitive. But I like the Broncos in this spot, man. So yeah, give me that money line, please. Let's sit back, chill, watch some good basketball. It ain't a super Tuesday today, but it's some good games. And I think we covered. I mean, you got them Big Ten games, but I ain't fooling with the Big Ten. We can talk about the Big Ten, but I could get some leans for it. But I mean, it's just too competitive right now in the Big Ten. And I know I said
too competitive. I'm with boy. I can't remember who it was in the chat last time. That look at Yale on top of Dartmouth ass right now.
Of course,
15-6. About to just throw that score out there. I'm watching that Arkansas Florida game tonight.
I'm a man to watch all of them, and I'm gonna do a parlay with mine. I ain't gonna lie, I got hit over the head. The last couple of weeks. It really went downhill when I took. Man, crazy, bro. I was up 10K, 9K.
I told you to cash out at like 8. I told you to cash out when you got,
and it just went downhill. And what really messed it up, man, was it was so many. Man, I paid for it. So hey, if you put money on some of them locks, best believe I put money on some of them locks, and I lost racks on them locks, man. So
tell them boys, we giving plays that we actually putting money on.
Yeah. We bet on these too. So if y'all lose, shit, we lose too.
We lose too. Hell.
So. But Boise State is my play for that one. Hey, we appreciate everybody tuning in. Let's kind of do our review plays for the day. Marley likes Yale -3. Like he said, they're looking pretty good right now. They up 15-6.
I said Yale money line, sir, but you know what?
You did?
Yeah, just to be fair to the audience and everything, I didn't say -3. It look good right now, though.
Okay. Marley's doing straight money line today. Straight cash today, dog. Yale money line, Arkansas money line, Villanova money line, and I put Nova on that twice when I should have put Boise. I copied and pasted. I thought I copied and pasted Boise. So looking like a good little parlay. Those are Marley plays. As far as myself, I stayed off the year because I'm trying to stay disciplined and stay off little ass schools. So I took Arkansas money line, go on the road, get that win in a letdown game for Florida since they come riding high.
Hey, I got that same parlay, but San Diego State.
So what made you go Boise? Did you take Boise or did you say Boise State or San Diego?
I took San Diego State.
Oh, for the win tonight. I wrote Boise, so I apologize.
Take that off. Yeah, take that off.
So Marley like San Diego State University money line. So we going head to head in one game. Other than that, everything else, I agree with you all. Open mic. Is there anything y'all want to talk about or discuss right now?
I know James said something about Joel Howard, big face and old boy.
What? Hey man, with that TV right there, I saw whoever walked up on you.
Oh, my little cousin.
Oh, okay. Juwan Howard. What you want to talk about? How you bitch slapped that dude?
Big face that boy.
He tried to slap him and grab him.
You can't do that though.
You can't. He tripping.
He tripping.
No matter what happens.
No matter what happens. I don't care if you grab your arm. You can't do that. It's a nationally televised game, bro. You gotta control yourself. No control. He finna lose. He got lucky he didn't lose his job.
He got lucky.
Because that's the second time. It's because he likes it. I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
He got lucky. He feels he got to prove a point.
He would have been gone when he light skinned. So.
Oh, that's why he kept his job.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I was just playing. We all brothers.
I got you.
Keep doing what y'all doing. Appreciate you. Nah, man, we appreciate you, fam. For real. For real. Dog. We almost at our little goal.
Yeah, we
like 20 more subs, man. We get to that 1K real quick.
Damn, what was I gonna talk
Less
about?
than a year.
What's up with Auburn, man? They tripping right now.
I mean, they lost the game. It happens. They're kids.
Oh my
kids.
God.
That's what we gotta
How do you
remember, man.
close
These are
out?
kids, bro.
They
These
lost.
like 21, 22.
Bro, I lost 800 with them. That was like, that hurt.
Yeah.
Dog, you can't close out the first half or the second half the way that they did. Dog.
But I knew first half. I said don't take that ass first half because I've been watching their last couple games. They've been getting beat first half. It's crazy.
So the only reason I did that, and we probably gonna get in trouble by our sponsor. I did some rolling ifs, right? I got popped. Some way, somehow, you wager graded my third bet, my third rolling if bet, and rewarded me the bread for it, right?
That never happens to me. I can never get them.
So I'm like, oh, they gave me 500. And I was just like, fuck, let me just put it on something real quick so they won't take it out. I took that shit. I put it on Arkansas just to win. Money line, first half. Not Auburn. When it was like 12-6 at that moment, early in the game. I'm like, bet they gonna come back. Let me just put this on this real quick. Like, man, I was so pissed. And then so I already had bread on them for the full game. You know what I'm saying? And like, they tripping, bro. The damn point guard, man. In the first half, he was responsible for the last 3 turnovers in that half. He was responsible for.
What was that? Was that Saturday? What the fuck was I doing?
That was Saturday.
I didn't watch that game.
And then to end the game, you don't pass the ball to your best player.
See,
man, it was that. I've never seen a team lose with the opportunity to go up and in the first and second half and just nut up like that. That shit was crazy. But man, I ain't gonna hold you, man. I know you want to watch that game and you were kind of waiting on me. We appreciate everybody tuning in. Hopefully, we definitely can change this record right now. We definitely lead it on the box side.
Arkansas money line is my locker today, dog.
And what did I say mine was?
Nova.
Villanova money line. Yeah, that's my locker. All right, man. Well, shit, you lead us on prayer. I can get on out of here.
Yes, sir. Y'all know what it is. Same thing we do every day. I am Marley Bets. That is the coach. This is Brothas N Bets. And like always, let's beat Vegas. We out this motherfucker.
Check it out. Look, we from the bottom, ain't no problems, we gon' make a way. Got no coach on the field, but we making plays.